Right now you can see it has the old logo, that old T logo with the circle. That was what we had when we opened up back in 1981.
Since 1981, there have been 5 generations of trolley cars, each getting more and more advanced.
This car had no computer systems on the car whatsoever. It was all camshaft controlled, so it would be like working on a 1950 Chevy, as opposed to the new cars. It's like working on a Ferrari. These new cars have 27 computer systems on the car.
MTS recently unveiled its newest trolley, which has an estimated $3.6 million price tag.
So we can go on board.
Trolleys in the 1980s ran around $825,000, and when they first hit tracks, they didn't have any air conditioning.
At the time, they were thinking, well, it's going to just operate up and down the coast of San Diego. We don't need air conditioning.
AC was added about a year after trolley service started. In general, San Diego is credited with creating the first modern trolley system in the country.
This was the renaissance of light rail, and from that it spawned 27 light rail systems throughout the country.
But those first series of trolley cars have been decommissioned in San Diego.
This is the first trolley ever to hit the tracks in San Diego. It went into service in 1981, and after about 2 million miles, it was decommissioned in 2015. Now, even though you won't see this model of trolley on the tracks anymore, there's still plenty of butts in these seats.
The city of Mendoza, Argentina bought a large portion of MTS's original fleet and kept the car's signature red coloring.
They purchased 18 of them, so they have 18 cars in Mendoza, Argentina now. We've worked with them over the years to make certain that the cars keep running, and they are.
The U.S. federal government even has some of the old cars.
And they use them for terrorist training.
Just like cars on the road, if you take care of trolleys, they will last longer.
These cars will operate 25 to 30 years. We maintain them very well. We could get more years out of them.
But unlike cars, electric trolleys can rack up millions of miles on the odometer. With the introduction of the 5th generation trolley, MTS is now looking to repurpose its 2nd generation cars.
We have 25 of them that will be available to be acquired by the end of this year.
MTS says it tries to avoid scrapping old trolleys.
We always like to have the cars that we decommission find a good home. We're prideful of our maintenance program. The cars are in excellent shape, and if they can get a second life in another country or another city, we feel very good about that.
To find out which generation of trolley you're riding on, simply look at the numbers on the front and sides of the cars. A 2000 means it's 2nd generation, a 3000 3rd generation, and so on. MTS is in the process of restoring its first trolley ever and plans to put it back in service soon. Matt Hoffman, KPBS News.